Hello everyone, and welcome to a difference check for the beginning of Season 2, Episode 3 of Batman by Telltale Games. This difference check stressing me out a little bit because I don't know if there's 3 ways it can go or just 2, so let me explain that to you. But what I mean is if I take a look into my choices here, extras, I have an alternate save file where things are just way different than what's going on in my main playthrough. And one thing you'll see here in episode 2 is there is nothing in here that has anything to do with whether or not you slipped Bane the counter agent, which makes me feel like it's a choice that doesn't even matter. And the reason why I feel like it might not matter is because at the beginning of episode 3 here, when you leave Bane behind, I have yet to see a circumstance where he actually gives a crap about being poisoned. Which is really kind of tripping me out here, because I had 3 different save files, I tried all of them, and it's possible that one of them didn't have the counter agent, but one of them had to have. And the scene in the beginning with him didn't change once at all. And I even reached the point where I was like, okay, maybe there's even like other people that have done this. So I even looked at other people's videos and I couldn't find anything, which I never do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to play through this and show what happens if you left Harley behind, which is what I haven't seen yet. And then I'll show you what I did in my original playthrough when we left Bane behind. And again, these are the beginnings of episode 3 based off of the choice you made in episode 2 at the very end. So I don't know, we'll see. If there is something where you can go ahead and have a different intro or just have something different at all if you slipped Bane the counter agent, let me know in the comments, because I looked real hard and I couldn't find anything, and I played through 3 different save files that I had all set up and none of them were working properly if there was supposed to be something different there. So now that I got that off my chest and you know what I'm talking about, let's see what happens when
faced with
we reach the point where we start seeing the characters.
The direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask. As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ranks. The plan was to get in, set the trap, and get out. But the plan failed. Now they're one step closer to their goal. And all I have are questions. What is the Pact really after? Why steal Riddler's body? Friend or foe?
Nice place you got here.
All right, here we go.
Did it come with the vermin? Or did you add that yourselves? This everyone? Riddler mentioned Harley.
Miss Quinn is otherwise occupied.
Are crossing the river Styx.
We are the entirety of our cabal at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure.
And what I'll do is we're gonna play through this whole chunk here, even though it kind of repeats a little bit. I'll use different dialogue options just so you can see what they are.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Be gentle.
I'm really curious what the we've met
Wayne's
before.
First foray into the field of felonry.
It's too charmed.
Enchanté.
Oh, I didn't know this party was so formal.
Enough pleasantries. You have the device? Excellent. Harley said your gems were in her safe.
If she fails to return, you can pester John. He knows the code.
It's fine. We can start.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, it's actually staying pretty different here. This conversation should be mainly the same, though. So, let's see here. I'm really excited for when Harley shows up. There's no way she doesn't.
What are we doing?
Well, we're going to extricate the body. Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them. Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could. Help me lift.
Okay. And on the point of whether or not there is a different beginning here with Bane, whether or not he was poisoned by you, part of me feels like it doesn't really matter. One, because the choice that isn't shown in the relationships and choices section, and also Bane is way too big of a character throughout the entirety of the whole episode. So I'm starting to wonder if it would just be dialogue changes, or more importantly, maybe you slip him the counter agent, then head off with him, and then the counter agent becomes a bigger deal in a future episode because he still has it sitting in his pocket. Would be my guess. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's extricate some dead guy here.
This wasn't the original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change.
I don't trust Selena here either.
Get his head in a good position.
Actually, okay, I don't want to say I don't trust her entirely. I mean, you never really fully trust Catwoman because she's Catwoman. But part of me is really curious to know what's going on with her and Riddler, or what was going on. Because I feel like Riddler has a bigger plan that is trying to take down something within the agency that kind of scorned him way back in the day. And I feel like Catwoman found out about it and she got in on it. And I feel like because Catwoman was involved, that makes me have a little more faith in that their cause was a little more noble than just something super criminal. I don't know. I think it has something to do with Project Sanctus. Not really sure. But just kind of throwing theories out there. Or not theories, but thoughts.
That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids. Press the button and scan away.
Alright, let's scan your eyeballs here.
Ugh, that's gross.
And you'll see one of the dialogue options here. She talks about how she knew him, which I'll show you. I didn't get that in my original. I was too concerned about our relationship.
What the hell did they do to him? And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this?
Yeah.
This doesn't add up, Bruce.
That right there is a big line, I feel.
Bruce,
bigger than we thought initially.
I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
You're right. Riddler killed him. But it was meant for me.
Damn it, Bruce. This isn't all on you. On to the next.
I don't know, man. A lot of stuff going on here. It's a very complicated game in terms of the lore right now. There's a lot of different things going a lot of different ways that you gotta worry about.
I didn't know what I'd be walking into with this group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you. And I know you're no stranger to peril, but you shouldn't be here. So, what gives?
No one told me you would be joining us either.
Can't say I'm surprised. Not everyone here's happy to see me. I knew Riddler before this.
There you go.
He was the one who initially hired me. And he wound up dead, so I'm not sure I have a lot of friends here.
Now, him being dead is interesting.
The only one with questions.
We'll talk about that.
Make it fast.
One question. Where you been? Why are you here? Let's try why are you here, and I think we learn more about Riddler.
How did you get involved with these psychopaths?
Ran into Harley once or twice, but I knew Riddler. He tried to bring me in before... well, before someone here probably killed him.
Maybe.
Have we concluded?
2 eyes in the can.
Excellent work. Then we can...
Oh boy!
She's back!
This is creepy.
Sorry I'm late. Traffic was murder.
Oh no.
I couldn't stand it. You were there, and I was here. I was on my way. Well, I was getting to get on my way. Look, I put on shoes.
Oh, thanks, Puddin'. You would have had a blast if you were with me. And how about this one? Did you miss me, sugar?
Of course I did, Harley. You're pure light.
Oh, there's one thing I don't get, though. Maybe I'm thick, but if you missed me, why the hell did you leave me behind?
Hey, I wasn't driving.
Since Big Bad Bane's plan almost got one of our most valuable members killed today, we're having a change in management.
What the hell?
So speak up if there are any objections. We can hash this out in a reasonable manner.
Harley!
So this is the same. Okay. Oh boy.
Oh, this one's actually got some brains. Every everyone else better be smart too.
You! You are a means to an end. When this is over.
Did it occur to any one of you people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick? I think they knew we were coming, because a little rat told them. Bane was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy. He just beat up the wrong one. Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case.
This is way more interesting.
I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it almost got me killed. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so. 'Cause I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their inside suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce? What do you have to say?
Hey, I'm on your side, Harley. There's no need for threats.
Stop, wait!
Excuse me, peanut gallery? You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Thanks,
then let's
guy.
get back to work. If anyone else has any issues with the New World Order, my door is always open.
Lead us to our prize, and all will be forgiven.
Wait!
Okay.
Come here a second.
Interesting. So I think that's about it. Yeah, she's gonna go off and show me the laptop now. So now I'm gonna show you what I did in my original playthrough, where we had Bane be left behind. And again, I'm really kind of on the edge of like, what's going on with the poison? Why does nobody seem to care about the poison? I can't find anything. I went through my playthroughs and there's no talk of the counter agent. So I don't know if it's just there to... I honestly don't know what it's there for, because I can't find anything and I didn't play through anything. So I don't know if my save files are bugged and nobody has that going on for their playthroughs. I don't know, but I wasn't able to see anything when you slipped Bane the counter agent. One thing that's really interesting though, with the Riddler being dead, who do you think did it? Do you think it was John? Or do you think it was like a Suicide Squad type thing where she had Deadshot? The one thing, like, I'm not really educated with the Suicide Squad in the comics, because the Suicide Squad in the movie, Harley's a part of it. So there must be differences if it would be like a Deadshot type thing working for Waller, because Waller does drop a line where she's like, sometimes you gotta use bad people to do good things. I interpreted that as her kind of calling Selina bad. Y'all got mad at me in the comments because it was like, of course it's about Suicide Squad. Well, Suicide Squad hasn't happened yet, assuming that it's the same as the movie where Harley Quinn's involved and all that type of stuff and the Joker's involved. So I don't know. It might be different in the comics, and there might already be a Suicide Squad that doesn't have Harley involved and that doesn't have, you know, a full-blown Joker yet, because he's still like a fledgling right now. Anywho, lots to talk about right here, but we're gonna go and switch on over to what I did in my original playthrough where we left Bane behind, okay? Here you go. And what are you doing here?
Friend or foe?
We were friendly with her when we
Nice
left.
place you got here. Did it come with the vermin, or did you add that yourselves?
It's a little rundown, but the rent is right.
This everyone? Riddler said you had a luchador in the mix.
Bane? Oh, he came down with a case of the left behinds.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he really did. That's gonna be
We are
scary.
the entirety of our cabal at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Ooh, she's being smart.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of felonry.
Pleasure to meet you.
Something tells me the pleasure is going to be all mine.
Ooh.
You got the toy we talked about, beautiful?
It's gonna be cool seeing Harley and
Get the
Selina
lady
talk.
Sparkly's out of the safe, John. She ain't doing this out of the goodness of her heart like the rest of us. Brucey, be a doll and give Kitty a hand. I ain't touching that popsicle. Got some thinking to do.
I love these characters, man.
Let's get to What are we doing?
Well, we're going to extricate the body.
What?
Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them.
Wow.
Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could.
That's pretty intense. So, no Lazarus type thing going on here? Oh my god, okay. I'm just so excited to be playing with these characters again. I'm excited to have Selina here. I'm excited to have Harley Quinn here. I think it's gonna be so cool seeing Harley and Selina go at it because they're like some of my favorite characters in the whole universe here. So it'll be really cool to see how they interact with each other here in Telltale's version of it. And it's just so cool to see all this come together here, and I'm just enjoying it so much.
This wasn't the original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change.
Uh-oh.
Get his head in a good position.
Things change. Did you see the way she looked at them? Oh, I bet. Okay, who do you think shot him? Do you think it was John? I don't know. His head in a good position. Oh, this is so creepy. Oh!
That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids. Press the button and scan away.
Why are you making me do this? Oh my god, that looks like one of those things that you curl your eyelashes with.
Ugh, that's gross.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god. It probably smells.
What the hell did they do to him?
Why do they have his body?
And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this?
That's right, that's what I mean.
This doesn't add up, Bruce.
Don't act like we're friends yet.
Bruce, I'm sorry about Lucius.
Oh,
I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
Thank you. He was a good man. And a friend.
We can commiserate if you want. I recently lost a friend too.
Not your kitty? It better not be your kitty. I'll be so sad.
Next?
I wonder if we're gonna talk about, oh my god, Harvey at all. Oh, oopsie.
I didn't know what I'd be walking into with this group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you.
Right?
And I know you're no stranger to peril, but you shouldn't be here. So, what gives?
I'm a criminal these days.
Well, it shouldn't be that much of a shock. My father was a crime lord. Apples and trees and all.
Glad to know you've grown more comfortable with lying since we last met.
You're not the only one with questions.
One question. Make it fast.
What? Did you come back for me while you're here? Oh, I gotta ask.
Did you come back for me?
Yes, Bruce. Because the world revolves around you. But, you know, I suppose there are worse people to run into.
She totally didn't, but I just wanted to see what she said based off of like the love interest thing that we had.
His peepers never looked so good. John, pay the lady.
Don't spend them all in one place.
You get the rest when we're inside.
That wasn't the deal I made with Riddler.
Take it up with him.
Right?
Harley!
Oh crap. So I wonder if this would be different if he was poisoned.
Disposed of so easily!
You overstepped when you left him, and now it's time to pay the price.
This is bad.
No. Oh, this one's actually got some brains.
Everyone else better be smart too.
You! You are a means to an end. When this is over.
Did it occur to any one of you people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick? I think they knew we were coming, because a little rat told them. Bane was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy. He just beat up the wrong one.
Oh god.
Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case. And I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it nearly caused the demise of Gotham's favorite luchador. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so. 'Cause I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their inside suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce?
No.
What do you have to say?
Don't threaten me.
Don't threaten me.
Careful, Bruce. You're valuable, but not irreplaceable. Remember that.
None of those were good options, honestly. I tried to stand my ground.
Stop, wait!
Excuse me, peanut gallery? You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Oh, thank you.
Then, let's get back to work. If anyone else has any issues with the New World Order, my door is always open.
Lead us to our prize, and all will be forgiven.
Wayne, come here a second.
All right, guys, so this was the difference between the beginnings for episode 3 of season 2, where you left Bane behind or you left Harley behind, and then see how they storm back in. They got pretty similar pretty quickly after they storm in, but I really liked Harley's more because I can imagine going through that. And if the first thing I had experienced was just all Harley there, it would be way more like, oh, dang, with her coming in and her finishing out the way she did, because she kind of takes over both scenes anyway, but she like goes on a full-on rampage the entire time when she comes marching back in. So I think that one, I like that one a little bit more. So you guys let me know what you thought. Thank you guys so much for watching these difference checks. I'll be doing more of them. I don't really know what I'm all going to do here for episode 3 because Telltale's been doing the thing lately where it gets really, really hard to do all these difference checks because there's so many ways that these things can spin out now. They're getting way better at that. And they only give you 4 save files, so it gets a little complicated. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching these. Make sure you sub if you haven't already so you can see more of them. And I'd appreciate it because I put a lot of work into these. It's not a short amount of time replaying through all of these just to get a different choice. So if you guys like these videos, thank you for being here. Please go ahead and subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in the next video.